All right, this video is for anyone who is not or was not here on Monday or Tuesday and did not complete the checkpoint 3 fossil evidence that we completed in class on March 30th, which was Tuesday. So, a couple things we need to talk about before I jump into that checkpoint. We talked about Pangea and continental drift. And so continental drift is this, and we've been talking about Earth processes and how different things that happen in the Earth cause the Earth to change. Different processes have caused the rock cycle, and then different processes within the Earth cause different landforms to form. So now the process with convection currents moving in underneath the surface causes continental drift. And so that's the movement of Earth's continents relative to one another. Scientists have evidence that over millions of years, the continents have slowly moved. And there's this idea that there was once a supercontinent called Pangea. And this is the scientific theory that at one time, all of Earth's land masses existed as one large supercontinent. Scientists believe the continents drifted together and then drifted away to where they are today. And so there is some different evidence to support this has happened. So the first piece of evidence is fossil evidence. So there are fossils found on different continents and nowhere else. So, for instance, there is this Mesosaurus fossil, which is a crocodile-like freshwater reptile who lived on, or the fossils were found on Africa and South America. And it would have been physically impossible for this Mesosaurus to swim across the Atlantic Ocean. So that would have to mean that at some point in time, South America and Africa were combined and conjoined as one continent. There is jigsaw evidence, which is just saying that there are similarities in the coastlines of our continents, and it looks like some of our continents fit together like a puzzle. So they would have to mean they at once were together. And then there's also rock evidence. So basically, identical rocks of the same age and same type are found on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean. So that means that they were formed and then the continents separated. So you can always look in this slideshow, which is on Google Classroom, to get caught up on those notes and just have that for you. So if you're ready to do the checkpoint, you're going to go to your year view. We're in Earth processes, and we're on checkpoint 3, which is fossil evidence. And so you are answering the question, why are fossils of the same or similar species found on different continents? So you're going to use claim, evidence, and reasoning to answer this question. And you can put it like this, or you can just do one paragraph. But we're going to talk about our claim. Our claim is the direct answer to the question. So our claim should say, fossils of the same or similar species are found on different continents because at one time all our continents were joined together as one large supercontinent known as Pangea. So now what you're going to do is you're going to want to use these 3 slideshows, or slides 49, 50, and 51, to come up with your evidence. So the first piece of evidence would be fossil evidence. So when you're not just going to type fossil evidence, but you need to explain fossil evidence and how it shows the continents were together. Then we also have jigsaw evidence. So you're going to tell me how jigsaw evidence explains the continents were together. And then our last piece of evidence will be rock evidence, and you're going to explain to me how rock evidence shows me that the continents were once together as a supercontinent. And then your reasoning is where you're going to wrap it up in a pretty bow. You're going to sum up all your thinking and tell me how your evidence supports the claim. Okay. So this needs to be a couple sentences, and then this should be about one sentence. All right. So if you have any questions, reach out to your science teacher, but that is how you complete this checkpoint.